So today genuinely sucked for me. It was just a not great day. 30-minute PO3 was the move of the day. Literally, right here, we have our BPR. First presented BPR gets tapped into, immediate stop loss at the body low, and targeting high of day. Right there. 1 to 3. 1 to 3. And that was all you needed today. We didn't need to hit premium buy side or previous day high or any of that stuff. So premium buy side is up here. I did end up taking another. So I took three losses today. Three losses, total of $500. Two of them accumulate to 300, and then the last one was $200 loss, which I honestly should have went break even on, but I didn't. I just held it to a loss, which I honestly shouldn't have. Shouldn't have done it. We're rejecting 10 a.m. 10:30 open was looking bullish until this close, and then this one under the body on the 5 minutes. So that was definitely my sign to get off the charts because our range is really tight. And if we're going to be shorting, then I don't really want to short against a bullish daily at the low, wherever, bullish daily, and YM having our intraday, another DC technically, another bullish true day open mitigation, bullish 90-minute. Like, I don't want to do that. Plus, we're trading at first presented, which means I can go either way. So, just not a great price action kind of day. You can see that other than 30-minute PO3, like, this is our 15-minute that I was looking to long off of, but 10 a.m. didn't give us anything for a short opportunity. No SMT, no hidden, no nothing. 10:30 was really sloppy, and you can see how the candles are moving now. Even True Microcycle Open just opened, so it could reverse. I just don't want to be. I don't want to take any more trades today just because of today's price action. It just doesn't look great. I took my loss, took more than I should have. And one thing that I want to note is I've been trying to trade for winning days, and I don't think I should be. I think I should just trade regularly because those will make me winning days. I'm not. I shouldn't be trying to like just because it's 150 for a winning day. Why not? If I take like two of those losses, I'm basically risking 1R. And why don't I just take an A plus trade and risk my full risk? So it's just foolish for me now to thinking that I'm trying to scalp because I'm not shit at scalping, but I don't like to do. I can get in profit, but I just want to hold it for longer. So I'm not mentally, fit for scalping because I like to hold big trades, and I just don't take profit out, and so I'll just take losses and have a stop loss open and not go break even. So all these things, but let's go over the trade. Let's go over the cycles. What do we have today? It looked kind of clean coming into open for longs, but then I was in the bathroom and dude, I missed it and I was kind of butthurt. And so those next two trades were revenge trading, trying to get something off the market, thinking it'll go higher the previous day. Sorry, discount buy side. And then once I saw that ES had an A to M DC, bearish DC, yeah, we're not going anywhere, just down. So that I also didn't exit the trade because of that, because I was just stubborn. And now we're getting some low resistance in our X quarter after True Microcycle Open. Waiting for the right time. Like I said, waiting for the right time. Yep, nothing all that great except for longs off open. This is the long that I was talking about. It ended up only going to balance the price range. It did not go any higher than not even premium buy side. It just went to CE and the gap at CE, which is probably 5 minute or 3 minute, or it just traded in CE. So, yep. When I was looking at this 5 minute right here under 10 a.m., if that didn't get broken, which it looked like it was going to, like on the 15 minute, we had CE of this wick closing above, right? So my stop loss was at the body of the 15 minute for value gap low, and next candle stopped out. Stopped out. So either that was going to move us higher, create our wick low to move higher, but it really should have been that candle that created wick low and moved higher after that. So stops break even would be valid. I just did not do it because I was emotional. So looking at the cycles, we had an XAMD daily cycle paired with an AMDX, which means that manipulation, what I considered was right here. Since we're moving shorter with more momentum, I'm pretty sure we're going to be XAMD, not AMDX. AMDX sounded better for longs, but I'm pretty sure is XAMD because we are really distributing in distribution quarter like we should. And manipulation was this bearish DC that we have at open. But we didn't get all our Kraken correlations really until like 10:08. That's when we had all our Kraken correlations because you would have to switch up the 90-minute cycle because we are not bullish. So after that, what do we have? True day open was mitigated, so 30-minute PO3 was completely valid to the high of the day. 90-minute, no true microcycle, or sorry, no T microcycle, SSMT, so no TCISD either on NQ. So, I mean, you could have used ES, which would have been at like 9:45, which is basically the same time distribution started in the manipulation. So microcycle distribution is we're gonna get the aggressive move, and we're in manipulation for the 90-minute, which I thought it was AMDX. So even the same thing, pairing M with D, D with D, you would either hold this here, have runners, and then put stops, wherever you want to take profit. But either way, those would align. Those would just align logically for a good movement at that time. So it was really, really clean, especially because our first presented traded, like after this traded back down. I was in the bathroom. Like I thought that 30-minute PO3 was over, it's cooked, we're gonna wait for 10 a.m. And then this happened. This literally inversion, perfect retrace, literally not a tick below the first presented for value up on that retrace. And then we shoot up literally 50 points in that one candle. More more than 50 points in a candle, and each candle after that was just like ridiculous movement, and I couldn't find a valid entry with the safe stop loss. So I ended up waiting for 10 a.m. After this 10 a.m., it like another no re-entry for 10 a.m. After this, I should have been off the charts. I should have been like, okay, there's nothing here for me. Look at long at the top of the market. Stupid, because we didn't even sweep it on ES. So we have a bearish DC. Two losses there, and then I ended up longing here after, like I said, YM had that previous day low sweep. Sorry, low the session sweep, open sweep, regular trading hours, whatever you want to call it. And long there, stopped out here. So my my loss was like, it was really minor actually. I think it like added up to right there. It's like 37, 40 points with two contracts, which is like same thing, like $200. So I should have been entering with one contract for winning days. I don't know why I thought two would be better because our volatility is wicked. Because for $150, $200 winning day, you just need one contract. That's literally it. One contract and 100 points is all you need. So tough, tough, tough. We are moving lower. That's crazy. All right, that was all the conferences used today. I mean, it was sloppy. It was really sloppy for 10 a.m. Really just set up for the 90-minute PO3 at 10:30 because we hit premium and we are just trading lower from that using 15 and 5-minute gap structure to inverse, although it wasn't obvious at the time until 10:30 got inversed. Like at that time, then it was obvious because we were trading on higher time frames. The 3 minutes were holding. They were even creating wicks at CE and going higher. The 2-minute was also doing the same. It was kind of breaking down, but then we're building back up on these, on the blocks of the bodies of the candle. So we're moving up, and right when this broke was literally where I had to have my exit because I knew when I'm wrong. I'm gonna get out when it proves that my trade isn't there. And if the market structure shift on the 2-minute right here at this low, I was out. That's like, there's no chance to reanalyze and do all that. You knew you're wrong after that. That 15-minute came down. And stops could have went break even, like I said. The reason why I don't use stops break even as much because I take A plus trades most of the time. But what like doing something like this, you should have stops break even because there's no point in taking a loss on a trade that like you really didn't analyze 100% for. You're just trying to get a winning day, or that was my case in the day. So overall, C type of trading day. I was able to lose $500 between 3 trades, which is, it's not good, but I mean risk well managed kind of, because my regular losses in these markets now it's like $400 loss for a trade, and then wins are between like 1,200 to 2,000. So I might be sizing down to three contracts and taking A plus setups just to get winning days, because even that lowers my risk to like 350 to 400 range on these 60-point stop losses, which is kind of ridiculous that I have to say a 60-point stop loss. What is that? 3 times 60 times 2, like 360, yeah, 360. So that will be my new RR going into next week, because Friday I'm not sure I'm going to be trading. It depends on the price. It really depends on the price if we get something good, but I really don't want to be trading. I think kind of fallen off on my rules this week, which isn't great. I have to check my journal. But trading for the winning days after the payouts, and especially because we have what kind of buffer? I can't show you, but I think I have a 3.5K buffer on one account, and the other is closer to 5. That sounds right. It might be like 4.8 now because of that loss. But those are my buffers. Got good buffers going, so there's really no point in taking like 3 trades a day, 4 trades for a winning day, and just losing and not taking A plus setup. So that will be what I do going into the next week, and hopefully we can stack up some winning days and take out another payout, because now we're up to 3 funded accounts, past one today, trading shorts off the 10 a.m. to CE because I was leveraged high, because I only had like $800 left to pass that account. So traded that, and I guess we'll just get ready for the next week. We all take losses, but I like really don't like to lose, because I win so much. I really don't like to lose. So that's something that I need to get better at. And part of getting better at that is just getting off the charts. That's like the first step. Get off the charts, wait for another day. There's better days ahead. There's really, really good days where we catch the entire daily range. And it's the same thing as if we held this 30-minute for the next PO3, and time and price would tell us if we needed to hold that. And today, I probably just would have taken it off on the 30-minute. So, unfortunately, we missed our A plus trade, because it would have been a really great green day, and that would have profited. It was a 1, 2, 3. Depending on your entry, it was closer to 1 to 3 if you held to like runners 1 to 4, something like that. Even if a late entry would afford you like a stop loss of, yeah, I'd honestly put it there. Like, I was thinking about entering here, but I was like, no, I don't want a 70, 80-point stop loss. But still, even then, 1 to 2 was on the table, but it just wasn't for me. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and we'll see if we get a trade or not Friday. Fridays are an old nemesis of mine. I have messed up so much on Fridays that it's almost funny talking about Fridays now. But it's very serious too. So we gotta lock in for Friday, and make sure that we follow our risk plan. Follow the A plus model, because if we get an A plus model, then we'll take it. If not, there's nothing for me on Friday. Really, there's nothing for me. I'd rather wait for another week to get a winning day, because once you start losing and you're looking for a winning day, you're gonna lose more. That's like just how it goes, because you have to make up the profit, and then you have to make up a winning day. So you have to get into profit and out of loss, and it's just the whole thing. I'd rather start the day over and then just take one good trade, get in profit, take the profit, and run. That's it. And I'm not sizing up, because this market is crazy. So if you're sizing up on anything less than an A plus, S tier trade, then you're crazy, because this point volume is ridiculous. Stop losses of 60. Like, I try to be in 35 to 40 point stop loss. Now it's more like 60, 70 points. So be careful out there, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.